Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Cards Crew, your UK reaction channel / football channel now. Sorry, before I quickly get into Ren's Vincent tale, I'm super excited for that video. To my regular subscribers, as you guys will have seen, there has been a slight adaptation. You've probably heard it from other major reaction channels about the copyright system. Even Ren mentions it, funny enough. Therefore, with UMG and companies being so strong on copyright and stuff, I thought it best to not put my channel at risk and limit the reaction videos with music and stuff like that. Ren's fine because he actually supports reaction channels, but other artists like that. So if you do see a lot of football content, that is me adapting my channel with another passion of mine, as well as enjoying lyricism and artwork through music. I also enjoy football. I'm English, typical. Anyway, this is Ren's Vincent tale. Let's get into this. I'm super excited for this one, because we did the trailer to something before. Here we go. How do I have my headphones on? I'll tell you what, I'm not going to pause this too long, but I just wish I had the patience and time. Well, actually, I was going to say I wish I had the patience and time to learn guitar. Everybody has the time if they make it. But yeah, I think it's so cool, man. That's it. That's all I want to say now. I realized going into that conversation that, I just wish I had the time and patience to learn. It's just so many people probably have learned guitar through those words that I'm using. People have used that exact same phrase to better themselves at something, So I kind of was exploiting myself as a lazy bugger.
Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below. Same thing, wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth canal. Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting the...
There's some lyrics here. Here we go. I like the way, this is what I appreciate about Ren, is the way guy goes deep, man. Hang on, there's a few different ways there, but sorry, there's layers to what he's saying. So
anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing.
Ooh, empathy castrated. Damn, oh, impotent, empathy castrated. I like that. That's a real clever. It's quite blatant, but also a real strong choice of words. To castrate is to cut off, you know, your manlyhood, shall we say, and you know, using the term empathy castrated. It's like it's a severe way to cut off, you know, somebody's empathy through struggle, you know, and being neglected, as he said a minute ago.
Always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within.
Look for the new thing, but never look inside or within. You know, I suppose that's quite a subjective thing if I'm just listening to it from my perspective. You know, a lot of people do that in the sense that they will look existential in their circumstance, but never look within. If there's a fix the problem, they look for outside sources to help fix internal problems. So I guess that's kind of what I'm going with.
Without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contorting insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth canal. Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem, from the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking, started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days are weeks, the weeks a most short life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia rule the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you.
Oh, damn, I like that. What helps you is what kills you. A drink's cost your wage. I mean, there's I suppose this is all around the world, but I can only speak about where I'm from in Britain. Yeah, the prices of things are going up. The economy is a bit especially after COVID, and leaving the EU. I think that things have gone up exponentially. And again, a lot of people, as we're talking about in the reference to Ren's song, is that fucking hell, the price of a pice compared to what it was like 10 years ago is mental. The price of a pint compared to what it was 15 years ago is even crazier. You know, we was having this conversation that me and my mates could go out for like £10, you know, somehow make a night of it. Like, you know, a tenner gets you drink and a half, whereas, well, and in, I suppose, London and places like that, won't even get you one drink. You know what I'm saying? You're spending like over a tenner for a pint, like in certain places in London. Luckily down here, I think like one of the most expensive places to get a pint is like looking at £6.50, which is mental, mate, to be honest with you. I mean, you're better off buying a pack of 4, right? Pack of 4 beers from the shop on your way to the pub, drinking all 4 of them as quick as possible, get yourself a bit tipsy, and then spend less money in the pub. Pretty much the thing. That's what I'd say.
When you're living too DK.
I like all the sound effects as well. Like, like you can hear so clearly, like the well, I say sound effects, I mean like just the tin opening on his like little whiskey flask there and shit like that, you know.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go.
Hey,
soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So we drink so we don't have to think.
I understand
Mercy, days bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? 1 too many, 1 2 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
much cinematic vibe in it. Really. Oh shit, Richard. Yeah, not it.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as
Oh shit, oh no, he's calling out. That's what I like about Ren. He calls out some of the most obvious societal, nonsense, especially the companies or the trends these days. It's literally the same society that sells you alcohol is selling you sobriety. I mean, that's brilliant. You scroll on social media, you'll be on anything, and literally in the same breath, it's almost like it's the betting companies as well. It's like, please bet responsibly and don't bet if you're under 18, but the shit still comes up on your phone constantly, like wanting you to bet. Same with finance companies. It's like, are you struggling with your debt? Well, maybe call this and maybe don't take no debt out. That's the smart thing to do. But no, these companies will be like, wait, no, we can get you, if you can't afford, if you've got bad credit and you want to get a loan out, some companies will give you one. They'll just charge you double because you're in a bad financial situation. It's like, why would you offer somebody with bad credit who's clearly not in a good place financially a chance to give them more credit, but they got to pay back double? Because, I don't know. It's the world we live in, isn't it? I mean, I went off the rails a little bit there, going off topic, but you know what I'm saying? The same society that serves you alcohol is the same society that's, buzzing about sober living. Mate, have a cider, innit? Chill out.
Let's go. Some folks don't.
Everything in moderation. I think that's the point here, guys, isn't it? Everything in moderation. I mean, I think if you eat like 20 bananas, it can kill you. You know what I mean? So, I kind of felt like I had another thing in my head, but it was Cat Williams who says it. Like, you have aspirin is perfectly legal, but you have 40 of them motherfuckers, it'll be your last headache.
Like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9. Through his Christ timelines intersect. Richard's fate was designed. Just set the scene, it's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absent leave. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself. And there's nowhere to go. And his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, regularly seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mo, no rebound, no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
Interesting song. Oh, that instrumental. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. As it's like going through the motions of Richard's tale and shit. It's absolutely, that dark riff is sick, mate. I want to run it back a little bit. Sorry, I just really like especially when it changes scene as well.
A catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. One, denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The third stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of it.
I don't know, I'm just reading it as it comes up.
Expression,
I'm just getting involved, I'm getting like the song's vibing me. Can I run it back one more time, guys? Sorry. I felt like that went fucking off, to be fair.
And then damn we are, we all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The third stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring.
One more time, sorry. You're gonna think this is the worst reaction ever, and I'm sorry. I gotta do this one more time.
Stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss.
He's absolutely hit it on the beat. Like even the message which we know of this song now, which is basically, you know, Richard's tale of, you know, a failed society on a person, but like, just the way he comes in this end part of the song and brings this instrumental in, and the vibe, you have to watch the whole thing to kind of get yourself to this point. Like, if I just listen to this right now, I think, yeah, that's sick. But because I've listened to it from start to finish and built up the emotion through the song, you just
loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. One, denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The third stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
Oh, we've switched again. Yeah. I can't keep up with all these twists and turns, man.
Souls get shaken up, the road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
That's so sick. Yeah, because we did. How was it before? Obviously, they joined on before, so that's. I still need to see that one that we just saw there. That clip he showed at the end. That's the one that we watched. I think I need to go back. I think I done Screech's Tail. I'm sure I did. Maybe there was one I missed. Anyway, but I don't know. I don't know where this guy gets his creativity from. You know, to make music that. I think that's why Ren's fan base is so incredibly loyal to him and his music. I mean, and that's all you could ever want as an artist, I think, because in a world full of people trying to be just like each other, you've got Ren who stands out from the crowd, and in like whether it's social media, whether it's the music industry, with everybody, you could arguably say that people do try to be like other people and lose that individuality and their uniqueness. I think Ren's somehow kept that in this mod as like a modern day poet slash rapper slash artist slash in whatever you want to call it. Like Thomas Shelby, man, this guy's got Thomas Shelby slash Ren. Like he has no limitations, so you can't put limitations or an ideology onto his creativity, because I don't feel like limit what he can do. So I think that's a real beautiful fucking way to look at it, like, you know. But yeah, anyway, I'm taken back. I think I always am every time I react to this motherfucker. Every time I react to this little prick, he takes me back, and I'm always like, fuck. So good. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.